2010 Chevrolet Malibu. We did fuel pump, front strut, bushings, etc. And that was 20,000 miles ago. Now, there is a vibration, sometimes a shimmy in the steering wheel and the front end. Is it a ball joint? Is it a tie rod? Is it the fan noise? We will investigate. So, up on some jack, up on some jack stands, we're gonna pull the wheels off after we kind of wiggle the wheels around a little bit and see if we get any movement there. And that'll help us determine what we need to replace. At 264,000, the only front end stuff, one CV joint, maybe both.
No, we did both.
We did both. Both front hubs have been replaced, but both front axle bearings, both front hubs. No ball joints, no sway bar end links, no nothing. So we will see what we see. Okay, so up and down typically is wheel bearing. That feels tight, side to side. That shouldn't move like that. So, star of the show, can you go wiggle the other tire and see if that goes anyway?
Appears to not wiggle up and down.
Okay.
Yeah,
use both hands.
Doesn't really feel like it. It just feels like I'm starting to turn the steering a little bit.
Okay.
Did you just wiggle your side?
I just did that.
I could feel that.
Yeah, okay. So, probably something steering related, tie rod related, or something fun like that. So, let's get this wheel off. We got the Ooga McDooga.
It's McDonald's now?
Yep. We don't need it on full destruction. We got battery.
He doesn't know what button to push.
Sorry, I'm used to snap-on tools.
No, actually, he's more used to, no. Where is it? Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys must see the best impact in the universe. Right here. This thing shoots sparks outside of it and isn't very powerful.
Yeah, there's great graphics.
Yeah, it's not that powerful, but it has worked for a long time. We just retired it because we were tired of not being able to, was struggling to take off.
You can do cars okay, but not trucks.
Yeah, struggling to take off stuff. And then we upgraded to that impact right there, which somebody put a bunch of stuff in front of it. That's okay.
Okay, so can you move this tire out of the way real quick? Notice that tread, she's got at least the rest of the summer, we're hoping. And then turn the wheel to the right.
Yeah, is this a
So we can,
steering column?
I don't think so. So we can get behind here. Let's see where we got a wiggle. Let's give this a wiggle. Right here.
Right there.
Right there. So we've got a outer tie rod end.
It's kind of funny to call these tie rods because it's kind of part of the rack, but I guess it is a tie rod.
Yep, it's replaceable. So
We'll pick that out.
We'll take a look at everything else here, see if anything else needs to be replaced. Maybe we'll just do both outer tie rods We do need to get this in and get an alignment done, because after we replace the upper strut mounts, we never got it aligned. So the tires didn't like that so much. So anyway, so we'll double check the other side to make sure everything looks good over there, and then we know what we need to do.
What are you doing, Grandpa?
Changing up this cracked cover
For his taps.
and dies.
Can't forget the dies.
Somebody must have stepped on it.
Yep. Even though it's been cracked for...
It's Craftsman, made USA.
Oh yeah, it's been cracked as long as I remember, so that's been quite a few years. Okay, well I'll take apart the other side and look at that.
Okay. So we're gonna put it back together for now. You can see where we sprayed some rust penetrant on the on the tie rod there, and on the can't see nothing, and on the bottom down there. Hold on. What's that? Oh, lost light. This wheel is so huge, and then down on the bottom down there you can see the nut protruding, and that we'll let that soak. We did it on both sides, even though this is the side that really seems like it's got the wiggle. Thump, 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 thump. So it needs an alignment anyway, so we will I don't know, it's just starting to get noticeable, so it's not a huge rush, but sooner than later to get it done. Oh my. So we will get it back on the road.
On the road again.
And
we can go home and eat supper now.
Since Mommy won't let me buy another Corvette to daily drive, or any Corvette to daily drive, we'll have to keep her back on the road for now. So we will add on to this video when we get the parts in the next couple of weeks, but for you it'll be seamless. So we'll see you in the future. So a couple weeks ago we diagnosed the problem. 2010 Malibu tie rod action. I've never seen tires so perfect in my life.
There's nothing wrong.
Anyway, we got multiple things going on today. We're practicing being Mad Max, so we got that. Trying out new jack stands. Thank you very much. Amazon, not a sponsor. Boom. Delco, cheap Delcos. These are the Delco Advantage, I think they're called. Tie rods. So, in true tie rod fashion, we'll see how they come off. And then we'll go through and you measure how many turns, measure the length, all that great stuff. So, we'll return in a moment. Wheel off, tire off, tie rod. Yeah, boots all shot. This is a, what size is it? Yeah. So 16 or 18. Look, Craftsman, USA Craftsman. Back when they were USA Craftsman. So, okay, typically we want to try to get a 6-point. So we're just going to dig out a 6-point, put it on there, and see what she does. Got the nut off. Had to pound it down. The problem was that it spun loose from the top. Had some pickle forks. Hold it tight, do a crank at a time. And then finally had some space to get in there with the needle nose vice grip. And there we go. So clearly see That is not so good. Boot rusted out, wore out, all that. Yeah, see there we're spinning, which made it very hard. So next we got to go through and get this crack loose from the inner tie rod part and get that off and get the new one on. Okay, this one fought us, but we got it. And of course, it's about an 1/8 inch longer than the original, which makes things exciting. So we're doing our best guess. We're gonna go the other side. Nothing's tightened down yet, it's just kind of snug. And we'll have to get creative if our tires are all kittywampus. So we get to the alignment shop. We've officially broken into the going gets tough crackers, so there we go. Anyway, side number 2. We're using science.
We're using our brains a little bit more.
Science, technology. Did you spray that? Get some looby dooby in there?
No.
We're gonna use, what is that, Rural King, or what is that?
Harvest King heavy duty penetrating lubricant.
Harvest King. Puddin would love that. So we'll shoot that a little bit. And this should take us half the time to do the other side, because now we learned some tricks. I'm hoping. So we will see. Okay. So these new tie rods, like I said, are a little bit longer than the other ones. The other one we put about 3 more rotations on to compensate. And that one went on 15 originally, so we put it on 18. This old one came off 14 originally, so we put this on 17. And we just have it finger tight. We don't have the lock nut lightened up or tightened up. So we're going to see how close our tires are. We're going to go old school. Put our wheels back on, measure the fronts, measure the back, and kind of see where they're at. So, using a long piece of shoestring, we got it to where it was about a 1/4 inch toe out or so, and found a nail on this tire, but we're gonna let that ride for now. Looks like it's worn in real good. Got about a 1/4 inch toe out. So that should be good enough to get it turned out a little bit here. That should be good enough to drive to the alignment shop and go from there. I know some guys, they'll do alignments on their own. And for a car that isn't being driven a ton, we've done the same. But for my day job, I drive 500 miles a week, so sometimes more. So we gotta get it straight. With that being said, we'll report back and see how close we were. Go team.
Every